Hey everyone, welcome back. Capitalist here, and welcome to episode 4 of Redstone Basics. Today we're going to be taking a look at comparators, and, basically we're just going to be taking a look at some comparator tricks. So let's get started. Okay, so the first thing to know about comparators, so this is, 7th tip thing, and so yesterday we took a look at this, and, this was a problem because it was being butted. As you can see, you can bring power upwards. Oops. But then it gets buttered and it stays up forever, which is not. Whoa, what the heck? This is probably some weird lag thing. Anyway, so a way to get around that slightly is by using cauldrons and comparators. The downside to this is that you get 1 tick of delay because of the comparator, but there's only a signal strength of maximum at 3. So basically what you do is you get a sticky piston and you get a comparator. Not a comparator, you put a comparator here and you put a cauldron here and you fill it with water. And you can bring a signal up to the side or down, and the nice thing about this is that it will not affect any redstone next to it like a redstone block would, which can come in very useful. So you can switch out a cauldron for a redstone block for a cauldron. So, a full cauldron gives a signal strength of 3, as you can see. Max signal strength right here is 3, then 2, and then 1. And if you get a glass bottle, an empty glass bottle, and you right click on it once, it'll go down to 2, and then 1, and then 0. So another thing you can do with comparators is that you can put them in a loop like this. So basically comparators, they will output the signal strength at their input. So say if this is 15, then this will be 15. And so I'll just show you it working, and so once the button turns off, it will slowly start dying down. So this will be 15, then it'll be 15, then 14, so this will be 14, and then this will be 13, and this will be 13, and this will be 12, and this will be 12, and so on. And it'll just keep going down until it gets to 0. And the more repeaters the more comparators you have in this chain, the longer the pulses, but you don't want to make it too long. You have to allow the signal to get around, before the signal dies, as you can see, or else this happens and you get a weird clock that eventually fades away, as you can see here. This, I believe, was discovered by the Duke Minecraft, and lag spike. And I'll leave a link to a video that he did with NanoRex, kind of explaining it, sort of, and like explaining how to customize it and stuff. But basically, comparators, as you can see, they redirect redstone in every direction, but like comparators, they not like comparators. Like repeaters, they only take inputs from the back. So as you can see, that'll power this stuff. I'll explain what this does in a second, but as you can see, only from the back, it'll only affect what the comparator does from the back in terms of an output, like giving an output. You can only power a comparator from the back, but you can power it from the sides, which is why it's called a comparator. It compares signal strength. So as you can see, this one is not on subtract mode. If you right click on this will turn red. If this is red, it means it's on subtract mode, and if it's not on, then it's just regular. So if you turn that on, so you can see these are both 15 and this is also 15, but if you turn on subtraction mode, this will go down to 0. Why is that? It's because this is a signal strength of 15, this is a signal strength of 15, so it subtracts this signal strength from this signal strength. So 15 minus 15 is 0. So now if we were to change this, so this will be 14, as you can see. The signal strength is 14, so if we make this 15, this will be a signal strength of 1, because it's subtracting 14 from 15. So I hope that makes sense, and that wasn't too confusing. But that's pretty much it for comparators. Now we'll move on to some Alright, so the final comparator trick for today is comparator output. So as you know, comparators can take an output from anything with this kind of inventory thingy, as long as there's an item in. As you can see, if I take this item out, this will stop. So if we just leave that in. Now, from what I can tell, furnaces are a little different in the way that they do signal strengths, but I'm not entirely sure how all of that works, so we might want to do some experimenting with that. But another nice thing to note is that they can actually take signals through blocks. Again, with an item in it, they can take signals through blocks, and the signal strength stays the same. You can just take a signal through a block, but it has to be straight. You can't take it from this direction. Of course, if you put one here, that would still work like that. but if it's not there, it can't take a diagonal like that. So that's it for this. So thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you enjoyed, and until next time, this has been Captain Alessio, and see you next time. Goodbye.